Then we go on to the biodiversity questions. So, are you aware of the existence of any protected wildlife? Are there any trees and hedges? We'll say yes. It's asking us to confirm that we have clearly shown these on our drawings, and we'll say that we are submitting the biodiversity checklist. It then brings us on to the ownership. So it'll ask, are you the sole owner of the land? And it'll bring you to certificate A. If you say no, there'll be a follow-on question that'll bring you to certificate B, etc. So we'll say certificate A. It'll ask you to just tick the declaration for that. And again, these are just questions as to whether you're related to an elected member or council staff. And we can finish and close. You'll see there's the save and close option all the way through this as well if you want to come out of it and come back to work on it later. Finish and close. And that is this section complete. Sometimes it just takes a wee minute for it to update there, but I know we have completed all those. So the next part is to add our plans, maps and documents and drawings. So if we go in here, you'll see as a minimum requirement, you're required to submit a site location plan, a block plan, elevations and floor plans. And obviously, you know, there'll be applications where you'll be required to submit more than that. So if we go in here to this, you can either drag and drop your files in here or you can browse your computer. So I will just drag these in. So when you drag them in, it just brings you up this box where you can select your type of drawing. So that's the site location plan. We can type a description in here and upload. And you'll see then that is uploaded, that document. You can drag more than one document in at a time here. So I'll just lift these two and drag them across. So this is our block plan and this is our elevation and floor plans. So I'm going to select elevations, but I will write in here elevations and floor plans and upload. Okay, so you'll see those two are now got documents attached, but we still are being asked here for our floor plans. And very often floor plans and elevations could be submitted on the one drawing, or site location plan and block plan could be in the one drawing. So in that instance, we can go to this mark a document as covered by another. And if we select it, it's asking us to select which document type is covered by another document. So I am going to say floor plans are covered by this elevation and floor plans document that we have already loaded, and I can add a description in there. And then you'll see that this now says that that has been covered by that document, and that allows us to move on. We can also add in any other flood risk assessments, biodiversity checklist, any other information there. You'll see here there's a list of various concept statements and reports that we can choose from. And I'll just select biodiversity checklist here and upload. And you'll see then that that has uploaded here underneath additional documents. So if we just go back to our application overview here. You'll see now that we have added 4 of the 4 requirements and that there are 5 planned and documents added. We will now go into calculator fee. So it loads our fee calculator and it asks us to select all categories of which your development relates. So you can select more than one category here if it's a mixed use development. In this case, we'll just select one dwelling house and continue. It'll ask us if the application was accompanied by a voluntary environmental statement, so we can just leave that. It'll ask us to select which reductions apply if there's any relevant there, such as a renewal, and then if there are any exemptions to the fee. And then you'll see the fee is correctly calculated there at 868. So we'll hit finish and close on that. You can see on our progress that we're nearly there. So we just now have to pay and submit. So it again just tells you that you have 5 documents submitted, the fee due. It'll ask you to just agree and it'll automatically sign it. And you'll see there are 4 options here. When the system goes live, there will just be the option for a direct debit payment. And we hit submit and pay. And then it'll just bring us to the Gov payment page. I'm just going to enter a dummy number here just to select my own email and continue. And there you'll see just asking you to confirm your payment. And there you will see that your application has been successfully submitted, and it will give you this PT reference number. And it'll not be until the application is valid that it will receive an LA10 reference number. And then it just gives you some guidance here as to what happens next. And then you can just return to your application overview. It'll tell you now that your application is locked. So at this stage, you won't be able to make any amendments to it. And you will receive a confirmation email and just letting you know that your payment is successful. And once we have received the application on our end, you'll receive a verification email then just letting you know that the application has been received.